the assembled view of the Honda Ridgeline automatic climate control. So this is the front face, and then this is the section where you have the controls, and this is the potentiometer actually. So I cleaned it up using Q-tips, and yep, it's really dirty. Yep, it's really dirty, but I think the dirtiest part are these contacts over here. Can't focus. Yep, they are really dirty. And what I'm using is this one, electronic cleaner. So I'm just like cleaning it slowly, hoping that this will work. Well, the problem with this one is that when you adjust it, the temperature, it doesn't actually like adjust. It just stays there, and then you basically have to like go to max to heat and then max to low. It works, but it works intermittently. So this potentiometer is actually bad. So I'm thinking that maybe I could clean it, and instead of buying a replacement unit for this, which actually cost a lot. So yeah, this Ridgeline is like 255,000 miles. And this is basically the portion that gets most used often, and it's the one that controls the temperature. The other side is for the passenger side controls, and actually it's working fine, no issues with it. It's probably useless, but when you do the dual mode, or you switch it off, it basically takes over the master one. So yep, I forgot to video, or I didn't video how I disassemble it. So we're probably gonna like do the reverse process of reassembling it. It's not that bad though. It's not hard to disassemble it. It's just that I don't have my phone charged completely. So I waited for it to charge, and then I said, oh, okay, now we'll just do the reverse process. So this one, I cleaned it. I think it's clean already. It's basically similar to the clock spring in our BMW. You know, the one that controls the steering angle. I mean, the steering angle sensor. Yeah, it basically looks similar to this, but the one in BMW is optical. This one is like copper. And this one, I have difficulty cleaning it. I want it to look like shiny. So I have to push this terminals up a little bit so that they'll have contact. I'm putting back the potentiometer, or the what they call that, yeah, the copper portion of it, to the slider assembly, and I'm going to put back this retaining clips. I'm going to slide it back so that it will clump it together. So I just use my fingers to tightly move these clumps back to where they were. Like I got them back tight now, so testing it. That should not be loose. Just one more round. Okay, this is the time to turn it over and put it there. Slides in place. Yep. Then you have it the other way. So yep. So this should be it. You have access to the light bulbs in here. These are the bulbs. If they go dim, then you'll basically just replace them, or they're busted. Same thing with this. Yeah, those are the bulbs, the small bulbs. And they're accessible too without removing the whole cover here. Back the screws. So you got like 2 in here, and then 1 here, and then you got also screws in here. screws in here. Same thing with this, there's screw in here and one over here. So I got all the screws back, and pretty much, yeah, all the switches here are in place. You didn't touch their position, so I'm gonna put the top half of it, and there's a cable connector here, and you just like put it in. There's like tabs in here that when you take it out, you just like pry this up so that it will slide. This tab will slide down. Yep. Same thing with that. There's 4 of them, both sides. And you don't need to do anything on this side. Yep, you don't have to deal with them. So I'm just going to put this connector back. I'm gonna slide this one in. And if you notice, the access for the bulb is here. Yeah, they have access holes for the bulb. So I'm just gonna slide it down, and it should like just lock up. See, I got the cover back in, and if you look at that, yep, they're all in the slot. It will just like click once they go in. Yep. And then I'm just gonna put back the screws in here. So you have screws in here. Just finishing up the screws in here. There's like 4 of them. Time to put the knobs in. Yeah, this should go in one way. Yeah, we need to find the slots for this here. Got both knobs installed. You have to make sure that the slots align on these knobs, and when you take them out, make sure that it's positioned like this. And basically these two are like positioned horizontally. So time to put it in our dashboard, and it's only held in by 4 screws. It is. You just put it at the back here. Yep. It's kind of a different design though, where it's like hidden behind the dashboard stuff. Finishing up the screws here. There's like 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I got it installed, and they are ready to go back. The Ridgeline looks like when the dash trim is removed. So you got connectors here, over here, and then over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think 7. Huh. Got some probably speaker connections over here. Weird. Yeah, mine, this is broken too. I need to fix it. But that's minor stuff. Yeah. And probably I need to clean up the dashboard, the instrument cluster. There's so many gummy stuff in there before I put this in. Cleaned, and in order to put this back in, we need the shifter to be in the downmost position. So I'm gonna put in my key, put some blocks on my tire, or a chuck on my tire actually, and then shift it up, turn it on. To the very down position. Yep. And then you could put in your dash. I'm doing it one hand, which is actually pretty bad, but yep, should be very straightforward as I shown it. Yep. there with the dash cleared. I mean with the shifter clearing. So yep, and then once it's down, you could actually rest it for a while and then put the connectors in. The connectors on this side in, and all the connectors, and it's just a matter of aligning the tabs in here, and once they're all aligned, just smack them. Yep. So just like, so we do it the reverse way, starting, because you start from here. Yep. And then the moment of truth. So we're gonna shift it back to park. Then I'm going to lock my steering wheel. Okay. Turn it on. I have 255,000 on my Ridgeline, and we're going to turn on the AC. It's on low right now. This one is working. Yep. Let me try this one. All right, it's working. I got all the temperature, so the cleaning works. Yep, auto. Yep, works. Nice. Dual. Yep. AC off mode. Fan. Try auto. Awesome. Problem solved.